2, 1, go. On the count of 3, 2,
Hello,
1,
everyone.
go.
Have we gone?
3, 2.
Please start it. Please start the show.
Mike, you remember that thing you said about no lulls? We have
Yeah.
lulls now.
No, that was a comedy lull.
No, lol.
Ladies
Lol.
and gentlemen, welcome to the show that you may know that we call Obscure Reference Show. I am your gracious God host for the evening, Mike, and with me are my peons that I pee on, Patrick.
Oh, the wordplay. The wordplay's so good.
Patrick up in Massachusetts.
You have mispronounced that so many times. I did not want to correct you, but it's actually Buttachusetts.
Buttachusetts.
I'm sorry.
It's Bottomachusetts.
You were sick that day of elementary school where they're like, this is the state next to Cunt-Necticut.
Oh, God.
God.
It's
We
over.
can curse on this show.
Good night,
I'm
everybody.
willing we can curse in the show.
I didn't realize this show wasn't going to be 30 minutes. It was going to be 30 seconds.
We'll see you next week, everybody.
We also have joining us from South Carolina.
Oh, no, come on.
South
Guys,
Carolina.
we gotta stop with that one.
I'm sorry. South Carolina.
It's fairly accurate, but
Shit, Carolina?
Miles, say hello.
hi everybody, it's good to be back.
That cricket. Oh my god, where's the
And
cricket?
joining me in what's a funny way to say Atlanta?
Hot Lana.
No, oh
No.
God, Miles.
No one
I've
called
never
that.
heard that before. Did you? What? That's great.
It just came to me.
Drew, say
because-
hello.
Hi,
It's so
everybody.
hot.
It's me.
Who's got something they want to talk about? Because there's a lot of things we could talk about.
Yeah, we
Let's
haven't
just
talked.
Let's just play a game.
So here's the two things.
Let's
get
skip
this over with.
to the end of the episode.
I want to bring up two things that I've been doing recently. One of which is I'm finally getting around to reading the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, nice.
Nerd.
I have never actually tried to, as an adult, read Fellowship of the Rings, and you know what? It's not as daunting as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah? Because you read The Hobbit, right?
Yeah, and I love The Hobbit. It's one of my favorite books, if not my favorite. And I was expecting, because of all of the things that I've heard about Lord of the Rings growing up, as far as the books go, is that they are hard to get through. When I don't think they're hard to get through, there's just a lot of information in
Right.
them. Definitely more than that's in the movies. Obviously, but I'm about 150 pages into the first one so far, and I'm really enjoying it. But and I love the world. I love the world that Tolkien made, and it's pretty fantastic. But I'm looking forward to reading those. Sarah's almost done with the Two Towers, and she'll be moving on to Return of the King soon. So I'm finally getting around to reading those books that came out in the 40s.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And also, I want to apologize to Patrick.
Yeah, you dick.
Why?
You son of a bee.
Because I decided that a buddy of mine said, hey, we should play Guild Wars together. And he let me use his wife's account, and I logged in and started playing it, and she decided that she wanted to start playing it again as well. And so I was like, you know what, I'll buy my own copy while it's half off. And so I tell you guys, hey, you guys should play Guild Wars. And Drew was like, I've got it already. And Miles is like, I'm out at a bar. And Patrick is like, sure. So
I'm out at a bar because
this
Miles
was-
is the one of us with a social life.
Yeah, well, no, this was at work when you brought
I
it
was.
up.
I know. I was at a bar.
I
this
know
was
you
like
were.
Thursday night or Friday morning last week, so not very long ago. And then I looked into the game on Friday, and I was like, I'm gonna probably download this tonight. I have some free time this weekend. Downloaded it, showed a video to my wife because I wanted to get her on board with like, hey, I'm gonna start an MMORPG. That was
So,
5
what
days
stage
ago?
of not caring did Natalia give you?
Well, she was like, oh, that looks interesting. Then we got into the character creation after I downloaded a copy. I made my own account. And then fast forward to today, she's level 30. She's playing right now in the other room.
That explains your connection right now.
Probably, and she is deep into it.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because I have really not even seen you on that much. I have 3 level 10 characters because I'm trying to figure out what I like the most, and I think I finally found it out that I like the hunter. But I've got a couple other friends that are playing it, so there's all of a sudden just like this boom of Guild Wars 2 happening in like my little macro world, and it's cool, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And the funny thing is like I'm playing it and I'm enjoying it, and I keep finding myself saying, I wish this had been WoW. And the reason I say that is because I never got into WoW, and the reason I still want to play it is because everybody, pretty much refers to it as being, the MMO, like the best one of its kind, and I don't know with all the changes that they made if that still holds up, or if the newer ones that are coming out that are kind of aping that style are just as good. But I feel like I'm missing a huge part of the gaming world as someone who has played so many video games. I feel like I owe it to myself to try it, but I could never justify that $15 a month charge, especially when there's something that I'm having fun with like this that's not a monthly fee. And so I was telling, I think, Drew, I was telling you that I wholeheartedly believe that had I had this same level of social kind of connection happening with WoW as I have with Guild Wars now, I would have been like this with WoW. I have friends playing this. I'm having a good time doing this. But when I was playing WoW, like the first time I got into it in 2006 when Burning Crusade came out, like the guys that I was playing with were already level 60, right? And they didn't want to make new characters and stuff like that. And then I tried picking it up again about, what was that, like a month ago at this point, 2 months ago?
It's been longer than that, I think.
No, it's within the past 2 months. It was, I don't know. Anyways, that doesn't matter. I just didn't get it, but I think it's because there was nobody there with me to make that social aspect side of it prominent, and so I've got friends that I'm playing with it, like playing Guild Wars with on Skype, and we're playing the game and we're doing little like.
All right, Mike, you've convinced me. I'll get a month of WoW and we'll play together.
And again, like I would totally do it, but I can't justify that $15 a month, man. It's just something about it. And
isn't it free to level 20?
It is, but that's like a day.
Yeah, level 20 does not take very long. But, I miss WoW like an addict misses whatever they were addicted to.
And I'm sure you do, and I can see that because like as I'm sitting on my couch watching the Gundam movies, I'm like, I could be playing Guild Wars right now.
Well, as much as I've really enjoyed playing the last few days, and this game is a lot of fun, when you get into like those giant boss fights and there's like 20 other players rocking on this, like
there's just this dopamine release where it's just like, this is incredible.
It's very action oriented, but I'm going to forget about this game.
Oh yeah.
In 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's why I jumped on it. It was $25 because I know on September 9th,
my money was worth.
Yeah, exactly. And I will probably go back to it. In 3 weeks after I played Destiny nonstop, I'll probably say, what's going on in Guild Wars? But I'll have nowhere near the level of excitement because Destiny, I know Destiny at this point. It's a part of me. I'm just waiting for it to come back home.
Yeah.
So I had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about as well. One is the.
All right, Patrick, let's play a game.
So wrong. How many things, Miles?
I got 3 things.
Oh my goodness.
So one is the amazing teaser for Silent Hills.
Oh God.
That Kojima masterfully. He goes out at Gamescom and talks about the fucking cardboard box for 10 minutes for Metal Gear Solid 5, and then just leaves. And he goes, and they go, oh, by the way, there's this new horror interactive teaser that you can play right now. So I had the day off, so I go download it and play through an amazingly atmospheric horror game.
My PS4 isn't even hooked back up yet. Oh, I gotta play this.
I mean, all you can really do is walk around.
Drew, I know you.
Yeah, you would not
want to play this.
Here's the thing. I played all of Silent Hill 2.
Oh, did you? Because I have played all of them too.
Yeah,
this game.
I know. I said Mike download this game because you're a horror guy. Because I know Mike would be the one who'd be like, okay, and Mike noped pretty quickly.
I mean, I finished it, but
yeah,
it ruined my night. Like Sarah asked me when I was done with it. Like I felt like I was experiencing like PTSD, no pun intended. But like, she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I don't know. That was crazy."
And it was just the demo.
Well, and it's not even the demo. Like they even said, like none of this.
I feel like I've experienced this though. I mean, I am not going to be happy.
What's great is someone was watching the playthrough, and I was like, they're like, yeah, this would be cool if this is gameplay. I'm like, no, you actually play that, because he was kind of knocking on consoles, and I was like, no, that's actually PS4. I have played that, and he's like, no way, and I was like, yeah. That is when you walk through. That is what the PS4 is capable of.
It's video quality. And then I have a top of the line PC, and I was like, wow, this is really utilizing this.
But the kicker was, it wasn't until you finish it where there's a video of this town, and it says Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro
and Norman
Reedus in Silent Hills, and I was like, I just had this. I have been wanting something like this for the longest time, and I am so excited because the game was amazingly terrible.
And I've been wanting it too, but my fear is that knowing what I know about PT and Silent Hills now, I don't know that I'm capable of handling an entire game worth of that.
And see, I'm the kind of person, like, I was just like, oh my god, this is so amazing. Like,
I mean, maybe during, like, the daytime, but I played that game, like, at night.
At night, yeah.
Tired. Lights were off. Sarah was sitting next to me, like, reacting to me reacting to it. Like, I would be, like, leaning back in my chair with my controller like this, trying to walk down a hallway. And for those of you listening, I'm leaning back in my chair with my arms extended all the way out.
And down further from the microphone. It worked. It worked.
Yeah. And I would jump at something, or I would literally be, like, walking the character forward going, fuck. Well,
it's that turn in the hallway where you just
God, that turn in the hallway.
So bad. You get there and you're like, nope, going back this way. This side of the hallway is nice.
There were so many times at where the hallway takes that 90-degree angle where I just stood there and I'm just like, I don't want to do this turn. I don't want to do this turn.
Yeah.
Did you ever have the randomly generated ghosts?
Yeah, the ones that just stand there and twitch.
Yeah, no, but if you go into the bathroom where the aborted fetus is, and you look into the mirror, and it's...
You just threw that out so casually.
But you look into the mirror, and...
It's like he's in a bar in South Carolina.
You look into the mirror, and you can slowly see the ghost coming up behind you, and, like, just kind of shaking, and it'll get right up to your face, and then as soon as you turn around, it's gone.
One of the really cool things about that demo is it's actually very different depending on, like, a lot of different modifiers. Like, there are things that other people saw in different ways that I didn't see. Like, colors are different. Things that happen are slightly different. So it's really cool that, like, they've taken this, like, additional step to make sure that other people saw stuff that some people didn't.
Yeah, there was a lot of random generalization because the first time I played through it, I never had the ghost show up in the hallway. Like, when you took that picture of her standing at the end of it, now I've had her come up behind me, and
it's just the worst.
When the radio announcer starts jeering from his news bulletin, goes, "Don't touch that dial and don't look behind you." Of course, the first thing I do,
don't drink the tap water.
Yeah, and I was just, because I'm a huge horror fan and because I love the Silent Hill series, that was just amazing, and I cannot wait until probably 2020 when the game actually comes out. The second thing was I bought Last of Us Remastered.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I bought a PS4 as well in the intervening 2 weeks, and I also bought that game. It's a lot of fun.
I started off playing Left Behind because I hadn't played the DLC before, and whew,
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Is there an option to play Left Behind as it would happen in the main story?
No, because it's actually a precursor to the main story.
Yes, but there are parts of it. If you play up to winter,
it is intertwined.
Yeah, if you play up to winter and then choose to start playing Left Behind, it'll perfectly sync up.
What you need to do though is I mean, yeah, you could, but just like it's.
It's more fun to do that on a second playthrough.
Huh?
What was that, Drew?
Just play the game and then play the DLC.
Yeah, like it's more fun to do that on a second playthrough because you're still going to get the emotional impact either way.
Right. Like I could get what you're saying, Drew. Like there is a specific part in the game that you could say, okay, this is the part where you could stop this and play the DLC and then go back to the game. But like ultimately, you're not really gaining anything out of doing.
No, you won't share any stats or anything like that. And then the third thing is that I got into Magic the Gathering.
What a nerd!
What a nerd!
Out of all the things we've ever talked about on this podcast,
I've been playing a lot of Magic over the last month as well.
So I have.
If I was there right now, I'd bright slap you both in the face.
Bright slapper!
I have tried.
The only way to correct the behavior of a teenager or someone who looks like a teenager.
I have tried 3 different times in my life to get into
Magic. You got a little bright haircut going on right now.
Yeah.
You do.
So you want to watch it, Mike. No, I have tried 3 different times in my life to get into Magic, and I was invited to some friends. They had like a Magic party, and I.
It sounds so gay. We had a Magic party. Call it
it was an illusion party.
Tried to get into Magic
for money.
And so this girl let me use
card.
one of her decks so that I could play, and like you can use one of mine. And I was like, all right. And so I played with it. I actually won the game. And I was like, you know what? I would actually like to take a proper stab at getting a Magic, and it's daunting. And I figured because I've been playing Hearthstone a little bit that I would be able to kind of ease right into it, and it's so different.
Yeah,
like,
no.
The basic mechanics are similar, but it's so much more complex.
In that you have cards?
No, like Hearthstone has the little mana points you get each time.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
those resources times like 1,000 in.
Well, see, yeah, in Magic you have to put down lands. You actually have to put down cards that are those things, and so it's a lot more difficult to play.
Deck balance is a little more difficult because you have to balance out, how much mana you need versus, the cost of the cards, and you have multiple kinds.
Didn't you guys ever
land.
play the World of Warcraft TCG game?
No, I hadn't.
Hearthstone?
No, not Hearthstone. The actual.
No, they actually made a card game
version.
No.
Was that the beta for Hearthstone?
Probably.
No, they
actually, a lot of the art from those cards.
Yeah, the Leroy Jenkins is the same.
As it should be. It's
But
what Scott Kurtzman.
So you're enjoying it?
Yeah, I mean it's fun. It's daunting because there are so many cards, and it depends on like how you want to play. If you just want to play with a group of friends, and you can play semi like legal stuff, like that's the confusing thing is Magic. They have like 3 expansions come out a year.
Are we talking about barely legal Magic cards now?
Yeah.
What this has turned into?
Yeah.
I just
tap that card, Miles.
There's some they did some fun like slapstick sets, which are basically drinking games. So there's like they're Unglued and Unhinged, I think are the names.
Yeah, and where
like
you can
have Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, to like balance a card on your head, and another one like if
there's one you tear up and you throw on the deck, and anything that the confetti touches is exile from the game.
So you have a game called Drunk Quest, and it kind of sounds like it. It's not that zany, but it's
zany.
But it's really cool. The art's gorgeous. The lore is interesting, and a lot of the cards, like it's a game where like every word matters. So like if something says it's destroyed as opposed to exiled from the game, you can bring that card back. But if it's exiled, you cannot bring that card back to the game.
See, that's opposite to what I would think. I would think if something's destroyed, it cannot be used again. But if it's exiled, it's still around.
If you
Mike, you know why? Magic.
No, if a creature's destroyed, you can bring it back from your graveyard. But if a card's exiled from the game, it's like taken out of that dimension. But it's a lot of fun. It takes a lot more time that I don't have right now. But it's really cool.
I know I already talked about some stuff, but did you guys know that there's Fish playing Street Fighter?
I saw that was happening.
It is the most amazing thing I've ever watched in my life.
We live in a wonderful age of miracles.
We really do.
Fish can button mash.
Somebody put, like, I don't know how they're doing it. If it's
it's motion kind of capture for this technology where you can use a camera to control a computer, and they've attached it to a feed of goldfish in a tank. The first one was another Pokemon. Twitch plays Pokemon, but instead it was Fish plays Pokemon.
Yeah, oh my God.
They did not get. I don't think they've gotten out of the first town.
Well, and Fish versus Fish Street Fighter is phenomenal.
It's pretty intense.
It is right now. It's Ryu in a corner just punching as Blanca jumps. but Blanca's about to win.
Goodness,
dude! It is so awesome.
Speaking of entertaining videos, Dexter Riley wanted to know if we had seen the Deadpool test footage.
Yeah.
Yes, that was funny.
Oh,
and
awesome!
And Ryan Reynolds actually doing the voice.
Yeah,
you know what? It's kind of okay, for what it is.
Really, I was pretty blown away.
I was too, because that is ripped out of the
look. It had the comedic.
Okay.
Shock.
I thought you were gonna be in opposition of that. I don't know too much about Deadpool other than he's kind of
I don't either.
Favorite now for being just weird and chimichangas and whatnot. But I that test footage. It didn't really blow me away because that's kind of what I expected. But I was surprised that I wasn't oh, this should have just been cutting room floor. It ended up being better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's just they got the writing, the tone down, which I think
is not the most important part.
Yeah, not something they could really do before the success of a lot of other Marvel properties.
Right.
Films
is this something that they've canned, or is this something that they're going forward with?
I think
or are they waiting for the reaction from the leaked footage?
Well, so apparently they were not going forward with it, and the footage leaked, and that may have changed some things.
Yeah, there's no such thing as leaks anymore, by the way.
Yeah, no, there's not.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those situations where we might never see it, but if we do see it, it's going to be 2017 at the earliest or something like that.
Probably.
I don't disagree.
And remember that this is being made by Fox because Deadpool is a mutant and part of that whole thing, so it's just inherently not going to be as good as anything that Marvel makes.
Do you really want Deadpool to be part of the Avengers universe anyway?
Kind of.
I mean,
if Guardians of the Galaxy,
it could be part of Guardians of the Galaxy
point,
for sure, but yeah, that's the thing. It does have a different feel from a lot of the other Marvel films.
So yeah, that's my stuff. Patty,
do you guys want to play a game real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. I didn't bring up anything, but all I've been doing is moving. So
all I've been doing is watching Gundam
and having a birthday.
Outside of Drew's challenge,
I had a birthday. On my birthday, Robin Williams killed himself, so that was a good...
Why you even gotta bring that up, man?
Yeah, dude, seriously.
All right, fun game time. Don't think about real life. This game comes from Reddit, obviously, because half of my games do, and this will require some creativity on your guys' part.
Also, I'm sorry. Also, I like that Drew. I like that Drew is slighting someone because it's his birthday. I can't believe it happened on my birthday.
No, Robin Williams
Could he have not waited another day?
You guys,
my birthday.
You sons of bitches.
So you've made this a terrible thing for me now because
I'm only gonna think about this on your birthday, Drew. I didn't even put it together.
I'm sorry. I think I saved the podcast just now.
Okay, so from a subreddit called Shitty Ask Science, there's a whole nother one called Ask Science where you can pose questions and like scientists ask them. These are really shitty science questions, and you have to do your best to give me a shitty science answer. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, question number 1.
So, like, shitty as in, like, fake science, or?
As in shitty. Do you need what? Is there 2 definitions of shitty?
Yeah, one's bad, and like, I'm asking, like, I don't know. I don't understand.
I think it will become apparent once we ask the question.
Okay.
All right, question number 1. What is the other? This is from Reddit user I Think a Lot. What is the other 99% of 1% milk? The fact that there are literal crickets looking at me just punctuate the podcast so well. That's the question. There's not silence, it's crickets. What's the other 99% of 1% milk?
Well,
Mike.
it's...
Mike.
Oh, wait, who's answering?
Anybody.
Oh,
just please, no crickets.
It's that it's 1% milk fat, not that it's, like, out of 100%. Like...
That doesn't. Well, what's the 98% of 2% then?
It's water.
All right, maybe this wasn't completely
Sweet North Carolina tobacco.
99% sweet North NC tobacco.
The other 99% are all the little people. All right. That make up the working class.
Oh, thank you. I got that now. Okay, so only rich people can drink 1% milk.
The show sure has fallen apart, guys. Good job.
This question is from.
Do I not get an answer?
Well, you didn't jump in, Miles. So
I'm sorry.
No. What's your answer?
Mine would have been 99% unborn cow souls.
It was better off before he answered.
This is from Reddit user theman858. If I
just
put
thought
my
of a good one for the first one, but I'm gonna let it go.
No, we can go back. What's the other 99%, Drew?
No, it's okay.
God damn it.
Jay-Z's problems.
I liked it.
That is a good one.
I got 99 problems, but milk fat ain't one.
From the man 858, if I put my penis in virgin olive oil, will it turn into regular olive oil? It's a yes or no question, but I wouldn't mind if you explained your answer.
I'm gonna say yes and no.
Thank you.
Because that man is losing his olive oil virginity, but the olive oil is not a person, so it doesn't lose virginity.
I say either way, he's probably gonna have some fun.
Miles.
That joke did not land.
No, I had to think about it for a second, but I liked it.
So if he puts his penis into virgin olive oil.
Yes, make sure to overthink this one. This is a thinker.
So basically, this is the moment where Popeye becomes a man.
Oh!
Oh!
Hey, there it is, Miles.
With an actual obscure reference.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, so, wow.
I made up for the bad one.
No.
Shut up, Drew.
From Reddit user Nascratia, why does dental floss taste like blood?
Because your gums are bleeding, you asshole.
What, Miles? What does that mean?
Because
your gums are bleeding.
Hygiene.
Yeah, because you have shitty hygiene and your gums are garbage.
Oh God, that's just the worst answer ever.
It's so literal.
Your gums are bleeding, you asshole.
Oh, okay. All right, we're moving on. Drew, this is specifically for you.
You guys, what is the other 99%?
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
I'm gonna Google what is in milk.
Drew, I know you're heavy into this.
You're gonna Google what is milk?
This debate with children. This is from Reddit user Dirty Rotten Shame. If I use an antivirus program, what are the odds of my laptop developing autism?
Oh shit.
That's not even funny.
No.
That's not even funny.
What?
How often do you think Jenny McCarthy has to take her laptop to the Geek Squad?
What? I need a number, please.
I actually don't believe in medical intervention of computer viruses.
Should you just throw out your computer if it gets a virus?
I know you love it. And
I can't even make the joke I want to make right now because I'm going to feel like an awful person.
Yeah.
Please text it to me at the very least, Mike. Come on. I need something to live for the rest of the night. We got one final question. It's from Reddit user Literally Frodo. Wait, is this the question I wanted to ask? Yes. So I took a blood test and I got a B+. Can I get some study tips so I can score higher next time?
Yeah, get a blood transfusion.
Miles is such an asshole.
I hate people so much.
Oh man,
Guys, I actually found out my blood type today.
I heard about that. That's exciting news.
So for me, like, this is a weird thing to get excited about, but like, I've been really wanting to like actually donate more blood and stuff like that, and so I didn't know what blood type I was, and I wanted to know, and it turns out I am O negative, so anybody can have my blood.
You are
but you
the
can't start a band.
donor.
Can I get some of that blood?
You can. I'm gonna get some for every one of you guys.
My birthday's coming up.
I'm thirsty.
I'll save
things.
a little bit extra for you, Drew, because there's no delivery charges.
You just drive it on over.
Suckers.
That shitty ass science, everyone.
Get a blood transfusion. Is that shit?
Ask another one. Ask another one, Pat.
You know what?
There's no redemption, Miles.
I actually think the literal like answer is the best answer possible.
I enjoy it. Okay. All right, let's see. Miles, you get one more question. It's from Abel Danger. Why do meteors always land in craters? Why, Miles?
You dumb bastard.
Give me the answer. You know it.
The craters, you stupid little bitch.
I can't tell if he's serious or not. I can't tell if he's serious.
This is my favorite game now.
I think the new game we should come up with is Miles for real.
Oh, goodness.
Give me another one, Patty.
No. Call it a show, Drew.
Oh, it's late. My voice stopped working.
This has been Obscure Reference.
Man, we would have a great show on the night we can't record a full episode.
We also condensed it, so that's helping. Drew, call it.
We're gonna do it again next week, folks.
Time of death.
11:55.
Drew's birthday.
His birthday was last week.
Don't call it back.
You asshole.
Bye-bye.